The Mandalorian Season 2 is just around the corner, and today I have for you my final predictions. They include some of the latest news, as well as characters like Bo-katan, Ahsoka Tano, and the Sasha Banks character. So for my first prediction here, it involves some of the latest news we've gotten, and that is that Episode 1 could be almost an hour. And hearing that news made me think that what little bit we did get in the two trailers, well, for the most part, that's going to be Episode 1 and 2. I mean, just think back to the Season 1 trailer. The majority of what we got there was from the first episode or two, so I think the same is going to be true for this season. And something else that I think Episode 2 will have in common with Season 1 is that we're going to get a big surprise at the end of Episode 1. Maybe not necessarily on the same level as the child, aka Baby Yoda, but I think pretty close for us animation fans. I believe at the end of Episode 1 it will be revealed that Bo-katan is still alive, and it will be revealed to Din Djarin exactly where she is, and therefore the next couple episodes will be tracking her down. Remember, it wasn't that long ago that Jon Favreau did say that Season 2 will be a lot like Season 1. But moving on to my third prediction here, I believe Moff Gideon will tempt Din Djarin into dark side action by offering up important information about the Mandalorian people in exchange for the child. To be clear, I don't think Moff Gideon is a Force user, that Din Djarin is going to the dark side because he has some sort of Force powers, but that doesn't mean that Moff Gideon can't tempt Din Djarin to make bad decisions, similar to Anakin's bad decisions that led to the rise of Darth Vader. And what would be even more interesting is if Moff Gideon explained how the Darksaber was an heirloom of the Mandalorian people, an ancient artifact of great importance, and he suggests that he will hand over the Darksaber in exchange for the child. That would definitely be some bold storytelling by Jon Favreau. And don't get me wrong, I don't think Moff Gideon would actually hand over the Darksaber, but I just love how Din Djarin would be forced to wrestle with that greed and that want of power versus that selflessness of being a good father and taking care of the child. And moving on to my second last prediction here, it does involve Sasha Banks. Even after that second trailer where the Mandalorian is revealed to be searching for other Mandalorians, I still don't think that Sasha Banks is Sabine Wren, and I still don't think she has a connection to Ahsoka Tano or Bo-katan. I think her story is a little more simple in the fact that she's been hired by Moff Gideon to track down Din Djarin and the child, and that she will have some Force powers, but like the Inquisitors in Star Wars Rebels, it will be a very limited power. That said, I can't do a predictions video on The Mandalorian Season 2 without mentioning Ahsoka Tano. And that said, I believe Ahsoka Tano will be seen in more than just one episode of The Mandalorian. Yes, she will be an important character that shows up in Episode 5, the one episode Dave Filoni is directing this season, but she's also going to show up at the end of the season as well, just like many of the characters like IG-11 and Queel showed up at the end of Season 1. But hey, Star Wars fans, I'm so excited for this second season. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. As always, I'm Mike, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.